Greetings, everybody. It's me, Knight, and today, well, I should say tonight, but whenever you're watching this, I'm going to be doing a reading on what kind of energy do your guides have that's around you, protecting you and guiding you. And I'm not just trying to pick up on your angels per se. I'm also trying to pick up on like just guides in general, right? Just guides in general. So let's see where it goes from there. It can be anything, light or dark aspects of yourself coming through that they might tell me about, but I'm definitely trying to pin on what energies that they're carrying. Could be even some ancestors around you, okay? Maybe even past life, spirit guides, and maybe even had dreams about these energies or signs. So it's gonna be a quick 4-card pick. So let's start this off. So pile 1 is the Morrigan. Pile 2 is Yuki, the Stillness. Pile 3 is the Moon, Mama Kila. And pile 4 is Artemis. So pause the video if you need to, right? Pause the video if you need to. And so again, pile 1, pile 2, pile 3, pile 4. All right. So let's go. So let's start off with a Morrigan. Let's see what kind of guides you have around you. What kind of energies are they coming through with? All right. I'm hearing you have 2 guides in particular that like to transform. They're coming through. One's like an angelic form that it can come off as feminine in nature or masculine. I'm hearing this mainly a feminine, but it can go into a masculine energy when it needs to protect you, okay? It's very nurturing energy. It can be masculine or feminine energy as far as like what it wants to be. But it's still, if you were to see it, if it was a show form, it'll be a female. Very warrior-like. And then there's another energy around you where I'm picking up. It's like a masculine, possibly like an elder, maybe an ancient ancestor. That's what I'm pretty much hearing, like definitely far down the line of your bloodline. Definitely very magical soul. For some reason, I'm hearing Druid in my head. Even if you're not a culture of European descent, you could have been that culture in a past life. So don't let that deter you for this reading, because a lot of souls that are around you guys particular, other than maybe ancestors and angels, I feel you have 2 energies that are coming from a connection from a past life. Possibly, like definitely this masculine was a family member that was a family member to you, but in a different culture, in another past life, but it still wants to help you. And then the feminine energy, this angelic energy, is something that's trying to push you through hard times to transform you, and also it puts you in certain situation that may seem hard just to build you strong, whether you feel like you deserve it or not, right? And it also tries to show you the darker sides of life, to let you know that everything's not love and light, but it's only to bring you balance, okay? It's trying to give you clarity. So this feminine energy that's kind of coming off in this Morrigan energy inside message, it could be the Morrigan if you are into deity work, but nonetheless, it's an angelic energy that's transformative and very sharp with this Princess of Swords energy, okay? It's trying to illuminate you to the truth. And to me, just like the 2 guys I was talking about, the only difference is I was picking up a masculine and a feminine. Here is 2 females. I am being told whenever you feel burdened by the world or sad and blue, these spirits try to uplift you, especially when you're alone in your room. They try to keep you inspired, to let you know there's always going to be a rebirth when you wake up, a new beginning, okay? Because their ultimate goal, whether you feel like this or not, they're trying to put you into a 10 of cups state, to have a more happy days ahead, whether it be with a family or if you decide to be by yourself, just to have a peaceful life as you get older. That's their whole purpose, but also to transform you to be the best version of yourself in this life. So as you get older, when it's time for you to ascend, to go to the heavenly states, you wouldn't have to really come back and reincarnate unless you choose to do so, okay? Because look, the transformative card. And so I mentioned some of you guys, I'm hearing maybe 1 or 2 guys might be able to see spirits, hear spirits, or at the bare minimum, probably at least feel when energies are around you. So you might get chills If that's a gift from a past life, some of this is possibly possible inheritance, especially from that masculine energy that I said was magical. Yes. These spirits get a lot of pleasure and peace and happiness just from knowing that they have an opportunity to help you with this Four of Pentacles card here, because it's pleasure in this deck. Again, they keep telling me they're trying to shift you out of times of stagnancy or feeling defeated. If anybody tries to throw anything in your direction that holds you back, I'm being told they're going to be dealt with swiftly. One thing they've been trying to teach you in this life, these guides, is patience. Okay? Because I'm hearing some of you guys might be a little anxious or very fiery, where you're patient, but then sometimes you just lose it. You're just tired, and so they try to keep you at peace, your mind, but it's difficult. Right? Because they're trying to teach you patience, because when you learn patience and you continue to be grateful no matter how long things take to get to where you be, or meant to be, I should say, you're gonna get blessed by the universe because they see you're grateful and you're not rushing the process. You're learning to trust the divine, and you eventually get brought fortune. Okay. And then you can actually become an example for other people, whether it be on social media or just your family, or friends, or just for yourself, okay? Again, I keep being told sometimes you might have been in times where you thought you were stuck, but that was an illusion. It was mainly like in your mindset, thinking you were stuck, because you might have had times in your life, not currently, but possibly in your life, where you didn't feel you would have a way out of certain situations. But nonetheless, you always brought these wishes from it. So again, these energies, they're kind of stern in nature. The energies I see protecting, because I'm hearing all the collective have 5 guides, but these 2 came out, and they're definitely trying to help you work towards more abundance. They're trying to also make it easier for your life as you get older, so you won't have to work so hard. I'm hearing some of you guys maybe workaholics, or you're hard workers, and they want to make your life easier where you can work but not really break your back too much, right? But they also don't want you broke and feeling out in the cold like the 5 of Pentacles, right? Also, side message, they want y'all to continue to recognize the beauty in you with this Princess of Wands. And I'm also hearing there's another feminine that comes in. So I picked up a masculine feminine, but there's another guy. Remember I told you I had 5, but there's another one that comes in off and on. Like, it's there, but it's not there. And this other guy is there to, like, I'm hearing beautify you, but it's more like somehow it's able to, like, this is what I'm being shown. You have a guide, right? A feminine. See how this magician has this wand and he's tapping, like, over above Mercury here? It's like this feminine, if you're in a room and you just feel not beautiful, or you just feel sad, it, like, projects energy. It's like Reiki shoots out energy, and it can shift energy out of you that's negative, that's making you feel yucky or down. And then once it does, it's like your aura shifts, and when you look in a mirror or something, you notice that you don't feel how you were a couple hours ago or a day ago, because this energy is trying to, like, let you know that you're beautiful just as anybody else, inside and out. And then somehow, because of this push out of energy, you glow, and you might realize you will look more appealing to your own self, and you draw better people. And if you haven't experienced this yet, I am hearing that this is possibly going to happen. You're not going to be able to see this probably unless you have the eyes to see. There's literally a feminine energy, kind of like an angelic energy, where it's like it's here to keep you balanced, but it also can't do the work for you. It wants you to learn your lessons, but it's also there to, like, literally help you shift your energy. This is a huge blessing. I'm hearing that this feminine energy, a lot of people don't have guides like that, with that kind of power and that kind of grace and opportunity that the omnipresent source allows it to do. Because, like, I'm hearing certain spirits only have certain regulations or certain things they can do. It's regulated. Certain spirits are regulated where they can't do certain things, especially if certain people have certain karmas. But this energy can, it's like, manipulate certain things, but still under the universal law. Sounds wild, but it's what I'm telling you, it's the truth. Right? I'm hearing sometimes you guys got to be a little bit more open-minded as well about what you think you know, because everything's not going to be written in the book. You got to kind of be in your child mindset. You have to be imaginative and optimistic, because a lot of things that you think a spirit can't do, they can do. You can't just be stuck in a religious mindset. You have to remember miracles. And as I said, they told me, look at my hand, I have a miracle here. So you have to think about this. So that's one thing that these guys do. A couple things. What else? Some of you guys might have experienced seeing spirits or just feeling negative energies, or even if they're positive ones. Some of you guys, I'm hearing one or two guys maybe very in tune, or at least when you're young and now it's lost or something. Maybe because you end up letting fear in. But nonetheless, if you ever wonder if you still have that energy in you to contact spirits, you do. And again, the bottom of the deck was the angel card, so temperance, you definitely have the spirits around you. And again, I'm hearing they want you to still recognize there's always dark and light on the earth and duality, and you have the gift to tap into that if you wanted to do so. Not that you should, but this is something I'm being told to tell you. Again, because you're being shown as the magician. And I am being told this masculine energy that is with you, that's not in from this lifetime, but from my past lifetime. Again, I keep going with this druid energy. They keep making me look at what he's dressed in. Some of you guys were also mages or some type of magician or shaman or something of magical ordinance, like magical presence. You work with this person before, right? It's like a devoted, close friend for some of you guys, or a close relative from a past life that's chose to come down here. It just didn't feel the need to incarnate with you in this way. Okay, so I wouldn't be surprised if you had a dream of an elder individual that does not look like anyone in your family. Yeah, that's them, right? But you, again, masculine and feminine energies around you heavily. 2 to 3 at the max, 5 energies around you. Anything else? Let me see. I am being told they would like y'all to rest more and trust that you're meant to have more prosperity. Some of you guys might be a little bit concerned on what your future is and what kind of future's in store for you, especially with longevity of money. Maybe you like more, but again, you're meant to have the victory you deserve. Okay. Yeah, and I'm also being told to expect more like-minded people. Even if you're an introvert, I feel like they want to shift your energy or something like that, or at least at work, something with work or just in your community. Yeah. And that's all I'm getting for you guys. What was it? Power 1. I want to make this too long for you guys. Yeah, that's very much what I'm hearing. Oh, I almost forgot. Hold on. They told me to pull out this other deck. I forgot I had this deck here. So let me see what they got to say on this. But I wasn't getting too much, but they wanted me to pull out this deck. I was literally going to end this reading. Yeah, again, they trying to ensure some type of new beginning. Again, when I saw this Ace of Swords earlier, it's like you have some type of new beginning, and you have this feminine energy that's nurturing you, that's connected to this moon, and it's still making me feel like it's a motherly energy, but it's like in a dark way, because like the moon's at night. So like I definitely feel like this feminine energy likes to come to you and try to bring balance. So that's why and the number 13, right, is very dominant in here. It's telling me to tell you to recognize the signs. And look, oh my God, look, the death, rebirth. So again with the death, you're connected to some type of energy. It's very transformative. And Simas, if you do resonate with being a witch or something like that, then you could be connected to like the Morgan or Hecate or some energy like that. But nonetheless, it's just an angel energy that's very transformative, and it likes to help you during hard times. Okay, and so just notice the signs. So now I'm done with this reading. All right. So if y'all like the video, Power 1, thumbs up, subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next one, Power 1. So now, whoever picked Power 2, the stillness with the Yuki, let's see what kind of guides you have around you and what they possibly want to tell you and how you would notice them. Let's just see whatever comes out. Some of you guys might be like the winter or snow, and if not, I'm hearing one of the guys that you have likes to do a lot during the fall and winter times or the cold. So you might notice you start seeing like random things happen in your home, or you might start having weird visions, or you just have better times during the falls and winter times. It's because this guy is very more active. It's active all year, but something about the winter, it likes to try to bless you with certain things, or your energy just might shift for some reason. You don't understand why. Yeah, especially when you're quiet at home or still. Yep. What else? Yeah, so again, I'm also hearing too as well This guide wants to bring more harmony in your life. I'm hearing 4 guys with you guys. I'm hearing 3 females and a male, right? 2 of them are angels, and just I'm hearing 1 from a past life and 1 ancestor, right? Definitely, I'm hearing some type of shift is gonna happen with you guys between the next 2 to 8 months with this 8 of Wands here. They trying to bring more balance with this 2 of Cups, maybe love, but I'm hearing more balance, masculine, feminine, trying to bring more balance into your life. They're trying to bring more heartfelt moments into your life as well. They love to see you happy, your angels again, Temperance. Yeah. I'm hearing this feminine energy, if she was to show you herself, and the only reason I'm saying this in case somebody out there has the eyes to see spirits, she's kind of like tan, olive tan kind of color, light eyes, very quiet and calm. She looks very regal, and she speaks with extreme clarity, but she's also stern like this Princess of Swords. She's definitely connected with the source with this Hierophant card here. She does not like when people mistreat you or make you feel like you're on a cold, so she always tries to make sure you're not in those type of situations, and if you were, she tries to comfort you at night. I'm hearing she's a justice bringer, so now the feminine energy is over talking to other guides. Some of you guys, I gotta say that not just because you picked a card, they are telling me some of you guys might be attracted to Oriental culture, but even if you're not, definitely keep being told this is just a spirit that tries to bring balance and justice. They tell me to look at the yin and yang sign here. You guys might like the color blues and whites. I'm being told this energy likes to again show up around when it's cold. You might start smelling certain things in your home. You wonder what it is. This is feminine energy. Now the masculine is coming in with this fire energy. I'm hearing there's a man that's around you. They might be connected with like horses. They might have used to ride horses. It seems like an ancestor might have used to ride horses or connected to just animals and nature or wildlife. You don't know this ancestor though as well. This is coming off like a great grandfather. Like I'm hearing 3 greats back. Not too old, but old enough. They're very strong, stern, and very observant. They want to congratulate you, the masculine, of all the hard work you've done. Especially if you're in a family dynamic, you have children. It wants to tell you how proud it is of you, the masculine. And it's illuminating you with the sun. It wants you to feel its warmth around you. So if you have times you feel kind of warm, it's the masculine. If you feel kind of cold, it's more so the feminine energy. But definitely happy, look, because of 9 of Cups. And if you are single and you do want to get married, I'm hearing this masculine energy. It's going to be like a father figure to you, but it's in the spirit world. It's going to try to direct you along with your angels to send you a soulmate at some time or form in your life, at some point in your life. But right now, it's just telling me to continue to focus on yourself and be patient, okay? But yeah, you're definitely intuitively guided with this King of Cups energy here. And side message again, if you feel any times of oppression or feeling lost with the 7 of Cups, not knowing where to go, I'm hearing that's ending with the 10 of Swords. Yeah, they're trying to bring you into a state of abundance, at least emotionally. What else? I'm hearing, if you could hear, I know you're not going to be able to hear this, and I know this off personal experiences. There's this feminine, when you sleep at night, other than people's ears ringing, like sometimes you get your ear ringing, I'm hearing this feminine likes to sing. There's this woman, I don't want to scare you guys, but she's saying she sings, like when you sleep, she sings like not like how you sing the babies like a carol, but she sings something very light, and it actually plays with your subconscious to put you to sleep. Alright? I know that sounds crazy, but it's true. And that's what I'm being told to tell you. And I can tell you off of personal experiences, this happened to me before. A couple years ago, I had an angel energy. I woke up coming out of sleep. I was between sleep and waking up, and I heard the feminine energy actually singing a sweet, beautiful song, putting me to sleep. Like it was crazy, it was wild. So I know this can actually happen to people. So that's what I'm being told is happening with you. Again, they're babying you. Not that you need to be baby, but some of you guys might have needed more nurturing at certain times in your life, and this is what the God source has blessed you with. Guys who are very nurturing. Even this masculine energy is very motherly, and it wants you again to have an abundant life with the Three of Cups. Okay, and this masculine is extremely fiery. That's like two or three times and then got fire. So I feel like whenever this masculine was alive, it might have been an Aries, Sagittarius, or a Leo. Yep. And I'm also hearing this masculine with mind you getting out more, at least traveling, or if you live near the country to get out in the nature. I'm hearing you might start seeing signs because the spirits around you know you're very intuitive. You're coming off like the high priestess. And I'm also being told for you to look out for numbers 444 and 222. And behind that was the moon. You're definitely connected to the moon. Because I'm hearing they want to give you more clarity about your life. Some of you guys might have felt restricted in certain areas of your life, whether with money, friendships, relationships. You might deal with a lot of devilish people. But it was all for a reason, but y'all have closed out a lot of karmic cycles. And you need to know that, so don't get too down about your future, okay? They're trying to give you clarity. Let me pull out from the other deck. Let's see what else they're telling me. Again, this divine feminine, she's coming back again. Telling me to tell you to stay focused. Again, she's trying to bring you clarity. She wants you to continue to keep your heart open no matter what you've been through. She also saying connect with water and nature. So she's almost resonating with the masculine energy. Keep an open heart. And she's telling you to notice the signs, notice the patterns, because again, they bring you some type of salvation or sovereignty. And also they want to continue to co-create with you, bring love into your life with this Aphrodite card. Right, and what I mean by love, it's not just about if you love for a partner. They just want to bring more love. And so I know that might sound wild. Like you might say, I already love myself. I already feel love. You know, you can never have too much. That's pretty much what I'm hearing. You're meant to have more harvest than what you think. Right, and also I'm hearing they're going to try to have a closer connection with you, your guides. So that's pretty much what I'm hearing with you guys. Was it pile 2? If y'all like the video, thumbs up, subscribe, and I will see you guys on the next one. Alright. Now, whoever picked pile 3, the moon, let's see what the divine has to tell you, your guides, what kind of angels or spirit guides you have around you, okay? Alright. Alright, I'm hearing like 3 different energies. Like, what I mean by 3 different energies, I feel like I'm hearing you have 6 guides, 3 feminines, 2 masculines, and another female. So technically 4 females and 2 masculine energies, okay? I'm hearing a masculine and feminine angel. So you have 1 masculine angel, 1 feminine angel, 1 feminine ancestor. And some of you guys, believe it or not, y'all might be connected to some type of triple goddess energy. It's like 3 different women that are different phases. Like I see like a maiden, a mother, and a crone energy. It doesn't mean necessarily they gotta be a goddess, but these feminine energies, they're showing up to me as human form, and they have an essence, and they show you different aspects of yourself. So I feel like at times when you're at a certain age, whether you're young or your 20s, I feel like there's a maiden energy that like to step forward in your life to help you. And then when you approach your 40s, if you are that age, you have a mother energy, or if you get pregnant at 28 or 30, it comes, and then you have a crone energy that brings you wisdom. And even if you don't identify to connect with any type of moon goddesses, I have to tell you, it seems like it's ancestry, like passed on, because there's a feminine ancestor that you have with you as well that's coming off very mage-like. She's a healer. She can heal people. She's been gifted. She's not an angel, but she's almost like an ascended master, but she's an ancestor to you guys. And then you have you have the masculine energy, right? You have the 2 masculine energies. One's an angel, okay? He's a healer, but also just a protector, just an angel. Then you have another masculine energy, which is, I'm hearing, is past life connected, a possible lover from a past life that did not incarnate around you in this life, but it watches over you, right? So that's what I'm here with you guys. I am hearing definitely, not just because you picked the moon card, you definitely need to watch the moon phases and see how you act during certain moon phases. So like you can be a Leo moon, and you need to be looking and see if the moon's a Leo and see how it affects your energy. Then you need to look if the moon's a Capricorn, see how it's affecting you. Because say if you had a bad day, okay, yes, people might make you feel some type of way, but the moon could be an added extra why you feel like that. So say if somebody argue with you on a day that a Leo moon is there, and you're a Leo moon, it might not affect you. But then say if the moon's in Aries, right, and somebody argue with you, you'll realize, man, it's way out of line. It's too much argument and stuff going on, and you realize on this day I need to start these kind of days I need to start regulating myself if possible. You don't get it. It's like something about that because they want to maintain your peace, right? So watch the moon phases. You're connected to this mother energy. Also, as well, they want to tell you something about your Akashic record. So pay attention to your dreams if you can, or pray about it, ask for signs. They want to show you more about who you are. You come from a powerful bloodline. Yeah, they want to tell you this when you're in hermit mode. Look, the Hermit card came out. Again, this is definitely connected to the family. Ten of Cups. Your bloodline is magical. Okay, doesn't mean you're better than anybody else. You're magical. You have a lot of power here on Earth. The Four of Pentacles in here is different in this deck. It says Lord of Power, Earth Power. So that's you. It doesn't matter if you're masculine or feminine. You're definitely transformative. I'm hearing you don't know this. If you are able to hear spirits, to see spirits, there's a lot of spirits that want to come to you for help. For you to like tell their family members that they're okay. There's certain spirits that want to come to you. Some of you guys might be mediums or psychics or tarot readers. And even if you're not, you have the energy of a oracle or a seer. You need to know this. And there's a lot of spirits that want to talk to you with the Three of Pentacles at the bottom. So I'm being told to watch your energy. So if you ever feel drained, make sure you're just not around any type of spirit. Meaning, make sure you're not around humans that are not the best. Make sure you're not dating people who are not the best, who have negative energy or negative spirits, right? So you might be wondering why you feel drained. It's probably because you dated somebody today that's not in the best of energy. They could be nice to you, right? But you came home, you feel drained. It's probably because they have spiritual attachments, or either, sadly to say, their ancestors or certain spirits around are not in the best vibration. Because people need to know this. I'm going to tell you guys specifically. Just because people have ancestors around doesn't mean they're in the best vibration. Some ancestors are not happy how they left, but they still watch over their children. I hope this makes sense to you guys. So when you wonder why your dating life is messed up, sometimes spirits can try to intervene in a relationship, especially if you're talking to a low vibrational person. Because how angels work, angels protect you, but if you're too much in a low point, a low state, a low vibration, sometimes negative energy will guide more than the angels, and then you'll be dating somebody who's not the best for you, right? Other than that person's actions, is you're affected by spirit. So just be cautious, guys, because they don't want you to feel oppressed by anybody, right? They're trying to put an end to anything negative in your life. I mean, of course, you're always going to have obstacles to a certain extent, but they're trying to make them not so heavy. They're trying to bring you more victory moments. But again, they keep telling me, though, this feminine energy, I'm hearing she's extremely beautiful. If she was the show form, oh my God, look, the Princess of Wands, very magical, very voluptuous chest here. And I'm just seeing a woman just draped in like almost like some type of Greek goddess long dress, possibly like a light shade of like blue, or like light blue, almost looks white. It's like she's dressed in this. Sometimes she's veiled, sometimes she's not veiled. It's like a goddess energy. And she shows in different phases in your life where you need help. And when she doesn't show up, you have a actual ancestor, mother, that shows up. And I'm being showed, like, you see how on this card how she has this bun, like, you know how back in the 1800s, 1700s had those little buns. Like, she has like this thing, her hair wrapped up, and she has like a medallion, your ancestor, the feminine energy, who's extremely powerful healer. Yeah, she's definitely trying to tell you things clairaudibly, but you just probably are not noticing the signs. Again, she's also saying the ancestor now is coming in. She wants you to know more about your ancestry. She also doesn't want you to be afraid of, like, if you were to hear about stories of malevolent spirits, whether from Bible or whether from mythologies, don't get too bent out of shape of what you hear. So here my voice is like getting cracked up. Certain energies do not want me to tell you this message, but some of you guys might be suffering from religious trauma or something like that. Um, I'm being told to tell you life is not what you think. So when you think about heaven, hell, and earth, don't just think of it off of a certain book that you read. It doesn't mean there's not truth in that book, but I'm being told people are not going to torment in the exact way necessary that is written. Like, even if people are going through certain bad times in the spirit world, it's not exactly how it's been written to us for us to read. I hope you know this, right? If you read between the lines, what I'm saying, it's like it's not exactly what you think. So be a little optimistic, because they don't want you to just go with any type of belief, and then what happens is it builds a fear in you, and when you build a fear, it actually technically it puts a little damper on your intuition a little bit, right? Because you're following somebody else's narrative instead of yours. They're trying to bring you truth and justice and clarity about what the afterlife is really about, and they want you to recognize the beauty in you. And again, you're meant to know how magical you are, okay? With this victory card, you have better times ahead. Again, your ancestors' feminine energy is heavily around you. You're heavily protected. You are from a magical lineage. Again, doesn't matter if you're masculine or feminine. Even if you're a masculine, you're connected to this moon energy. And they tell me to look at my tattoo here with the moon. God is sitting on my arm. So connect with the moon, connect with the water. You might even want to start incorporating blues and shades of like that in your house or whatnot. But yeah, man, you need to tap in. They want your attention. They want you to recognize you're a healer. Some of you guys, if you do resonate with being a healer, I'm being told you can try to go out and work to be a healer, whether it be Reiki, light language, anything. Even if it's being a masseuse, you're a healer, right? Even if you decide to do magic, you're a healer, guys. But I'm just being told to try to do things in a positive, balanced way, so you don't build any karma if you were to do any type of rituals. Yeah. Remember I was talking about past life? So earlier, these energies are from a past life, okay? And the only reason they came back because the amount of love for you. Even though it says Aphrodite, I'm talking about love. They're just telling me to look at this as the essence of love, and this is what this moon energy has, and the feminine around you, and the ancestor around you. And they're trying to bring you blessings. Also, they're telling me to tell you to pay attention to if there's like cats or felines around you. You might start noticing that as well. So anything else? No, they just tell you to stay focused, try to ground yourself, because they might start giving you better dreams or premonitions about who you are or what's to come. Something about you, you have gifts, but they're kind of dormant. It's not like they're not, and they're gone, or like they're just dormant, because you definitely have some type of divine wisdom within your soul. And even if you don't remember your dreams, and I just saw the number 333, you astral travel just like us all, but you do a lot of work in the astral realm with your guides, with this feminine energy. And you need to know that, okay? You definitely need to know this. So I'm going to pull one more card out of this deck. Oh, yeah, and they said this is the truth. Boom. They're going to bring you more truth, but they telling me to tell you everything I stated is the truth. And if you were to go on this spiritual side of the house, as far as be a spiritual teacher, be a healer, it'll bring you lots of fortune, not just monetarily wise, but to the soul. And when you feel that fortune in your soul and that abundance in your soul and your heart, you're going to get blessed. They just ask you to continue to be grateful. And the more you recognize who you are as a healer, right, things in your life be even more smooth than what they are right now currently for you. And if they're not going well right now, I'm here to just continue to tap in with your spiritual side and watch how your life changes. But definitely continue to be grateful and have a heart of gratitude. And know that everything will be better than what you have it now. And again, it's not that you're having anything bad going right now. I mean, some of you guys might be, but they're trying to put you into a time of personal empowerment. And they keep telling me to take a look at these cats here. You might start noticing felines as well, right? And again, they're here to help you branch out, to start making new moves. So this is like a future guidance for you. Like, I'm being told to tell you got some new beginnings coming, guys. Something is opening up for you, okay? Yep. And so, and also side message, if you are, for my one person out there, if you are into deity work, if you did invoke something, I'm hearing this connect to the moon. But nonetheless, that's what I'm hearing. Is keep telling them to tell you to self-love yourself and know no matter what's going on in your life, you're always protected. So that's what I heard for you guys. What was it? Power 3. And if you like the message, thumbs up, subscribe, and I will see you guys on the next one. So now, last but not least, whoever picked Power 4, the Artemis card, let's see what the Divine has to tell you guys, whoever picked the Artemis card, okay? For some reason, before I even get into your guides, I'm hearing some of you guys had past lives in Italy, some of you guys had past lives in Greece, and some of you guys had past lives in Turkey. Some of you guys were priests for the Oracle of Delphi. Some of you guys are high priests for Apollo. Some of you guys might be also connected to Artemis, Ephesus of Artemis over there in Turkey area. Some of you guys had times in Rome with the Magna Mater. Oh yeah, you guys are powerful people. You guys work with royalty. So what I'm being told, no matter what your culture is right now, you need to continue to embrace more who you are. You're an extremely powerful manifester because you came up as a magician and you came up as the King of Wands, no matter if you're masculine or feminine, and you came up as a high priestess. This is all your energy you have right now. I always keep this in here for the contract. So you're about to be shown something with your contract, your soul contract about who you are. If you experience any times of strife lately, that's about to be over. That's what they're telling me before I tell you who your guides are. They're trying to give you clarity. You meant to have a lot more than what you have. Right now you're going through a transition, whether you know this or not. They just ask you to continue to follow your heart. Again, you meant to have abundance. So right now with you guys, I'm hearing you have 4 dominant spirit guides around you. Sometimes you have like 7, but I'm hearing 4. You have the most, because I said 7 out of everybody. You have 4. I'm hearing some type of Italian man. It's some Italian masculine ancestor from a past life. It has nothing to do with this life. It's an ancestor from a past life. Italian man. I'm hearing he was some type of royalty. He's incarnated before, but he hasn't incarnated for like I'm hearing a couple of centuries, right? I'm hearing since the fall of Rome, only because like I'm being told to tell you this, like when we were incarnate, right? Whether you've done what you're supposed to do with your lessons in life or not, when people pass on, you don't immediately just come back into a life immediately the year after you pass away. You don't come in to a life 5 years after you pass away. Sometimes souls, depending on the omnipresent source as well, universal law, they can come back 50 years later, 100 years later, maybe even 200 years later. You don't get what they might just wanted to be spirit guides for 200 years and then come back and then as a human. So if you wonder how is there a Italian man at that time frame, right? That's because it didn't want to incarnate, and also it did what it had to do at that time frame, but you didn't. So it's here to help you to ascend like it did. So I hope that makes sense. But yeah, this is a wise man. This Italian spirit guide. I'm hearing there was some type of it had 2 lives with you dominantly back then. It had one life where it was part of like a priesthood or a brotherhood, no matter if you're masculine or feminine, and also it had times as a warrior, and it was connected to Diana and Artemis, okay? Definitely. And also, some of you guys are connected to Stregas, which is technically like Italian witches. So I'm being told one of them is a Strega. So she's kind of like, she's neutral, but she's more darker in nature. Then you got this Italian ancestor. Then you have 2 angels, 2 feminine angels around you. Right, and that's 4, and you have 3 other guides, which are technically just ancestors. I'm hearing like a great-grandmother, a grandfather, great-grandfather, and some type of other like aunt energies, like a great aunt energy. They're all within the last 100, 150 years back. So they're kind of more younger. Like I'm hearing like 1800s, like energies, not too far. For the 3 ancestors. So that's the energy I'm picking off on you, but the dominant one, the one that come through, was the Italian guy, right? And the 2 angels and the Strega. So it's technically 4 out of the 7. The ancestors are there, but they kind of like don't want to. For some reason, I don't know if they tell me they want to just scare you. They kind of just want to be standoffish. Like they come in, but I'm not that they're not strong, but they come in to comfort you. But the other ones are really like the authority figures, because I feel like when I'm hearing even though you had your ancestors that are a part of this soul life here with your ancestors in this culture, these other ones, the Italian guy and the Strega and all that, they come from a stronger tie with you because you have more ties with them, because you have more lives with them. The grandmother figures and all that I was talking about, you have lives with them, but it's not as many. And so how it works is the more lives you have with somebody, they have more impact in this life, even if they're not in physical form. That's what I'm being told to tell you. Anything else they're trying to tell me? Again, they trying to tell me to tell you how powerful you are. You're coming off as a sun. Side message, if you guys are going through any type of money problems, they're telling me it's going to get alleviated. It's going to get fixed with the Six of Wands at the bottom of the deck. I'm being told, no matter if you feel like you're broke, poor, middle class, you have a regal soul. With this Princess of Wands energy here, no, doesn't matter if you're masculine or feminine, your soul is regal. Doesn't mean you're better than anybody else, but in the spirit world, especially when you sleep and you're on the astral realm, you think as like some type of royalty. Like as far as like your conscience is highly evolved, and like when spirits see you, they respect you. So even if you don't feel like you're not getting respect, it's like how you want on earth, you're really highly respected and favored in the spirit world, right? You need to understand this. You've earned your stripes through a lot of past lives, okay? So if anybody's making you feel out in the cold in this life, that's because your soul is triggering people to treat you some type of way, because they see that light in you and they want you to make sure it stays dim, but it's not supposed to be dim. It's supposed to shine like the sun, okay? I'm hearing more times of pleasure be brought to you as well. I'm hearing, again, these guys want you to continue to express and continue to be authentic and share your heart and love with those that you truly feel like you can trust. I'm also being told as well, it will be good for you guys, even if you're an introvert, to communicate your feelings more often, even if it's with, if you have a child or just somebody, or if you just journal. Something about you journaling or expressing your emotions or talking it out. Not that you guys feel bad, but you have a gift of communication, or I should say expression, or just creativity. So in general, overall, it's creativity, but you do how you want. So if you want to talk it out, sing it, write it, you have a gift of creativity. That's part of your gifts, because I'm hearing some of you guys with this priesthood, you kind of also with the Strega energy, is witch energy. I'm hearing you would be good at scripting, writing, right? Your prayers are extremely strong as well. If you're just a person who's in monotheism, your prayers are extremely powerful, guys. Okay. I'm being told your power and your words are so strong that, like how some people light candles and try to throw stuff at people, you could say something and get people stuck. Like, it's like, so I'm being told to caution, be careful what you say. It's also because of past life. It's like past life gift. Okay. What else are they trying to tell me about you guys? These guys. Now they're telling me soon you're gonna be coming to more in alignment with them. You might start seeing orbs. They're trying to just want to have you get more clarity about who you were in a past life. Some of you guys might be eventually guided to get a past life regression. But nonetheless, soon you're going to be going through a tower moment. But that tower moment is going to be something beautiful, only to connect you more with your spirit team. Again, they want to show you more signs. Something about them wanting to show you more signs that you are gifted. Some of you guys might doubt your gifts a little bit. Like, you might know you're gifted, but you might not trust it, or you just don't know. You might not have the confidence. It's something with this with certain people out there. Anything else? Again, you guys have a sacred purpose. Remember, smart, you're very strong. You're meant to do something. Again, it keeps telling me to tell you to expect miracles. Have the courage. And they tell me you come from a family full of courageous people and leaders and strong people who are some royalty. See, the lions make me think about royalty. And not just in this life. When you're incarnated with other families, you're always in a place of royalty. And I'm seeing the numbers 444. Because if you see, it's the strength, fearless, and family at the bottom of this courage card. Again, miracles, wisdom, and it keeps telling me to look at my hand. It says miracles. So again, you have a purpose, right? And the bottom of the deck will sacred purpose, right? So trust, and behind that is a tree. So your family lineage is very, very strong. And they've been trying to tell you this telepathically. Again, you have so much love, right? They're trying to co-create with you and help you out, okay? And they're just trying to tell you to notice the patterns, notice the signs. All right, let me pull out this other deck real quick. Anything else? I'm being told, trust that these energies are within your home right here. And side message, with the Artemis card, it still give me vibes. It's give me vibes as well. As for Isis, some of you guys might have been also oracles of Isis, because you gotta understand, like, the Greeks and Romans, you know, they've traveled back and forth. People I gotta say, conflated certain spirits with the Isis energy. They traveled there, so because her card came out, it still give me like Artemis energy. Okay. Also Lilith and this mother energy. I'm being told, especially with the Strega energy, some of the Strega and you in the past life, y'all definitely worked with Artemis before. Y'all also, before she was an Italian, I'm hearing she had a life in Egypt where you probably were oracle for Isis. And I'm hearing you always chose lives where there was like a lot of religious dominance, whether it be matriarch or patriarch. So whether it was times of Rome or Greece or Egypt, or even times of Judaism or Hebrewites or Israelites, like you always chose to identify with certain cultures, or whether they're pagan or monotheistic or polytheistic. They were highly in tune with nature and spirit world. Because again, I'm hearing these energies are something that you should pray to, and also the earth. You're very connected to the earth. I'm getting Druids and Lilith, which has made me think of Judaism and the Kabbalah tree. Okay. And then, oh my God, look behind that was the Hestia card. I forgot to tell you that was the home card. So you're always connected to some type of feminine, fierce energy or motherly energy. Always, you're always some type of devotee. And even if you are not into goddess worship or anything like that, it still resides within you because your guides are a reflection of it, like I stated earlier. So that's what I'm being told to tell you guys, Power 4. If you like the video, thumbs up, subscribe, and I will see you guys on the next video. With that being said, blessed be.